Hello guys. I think with this sun we have now in Sweden, going out for a ride on the Surron would be absolutely perfect. It's just one small issue with that, and that is I actually sold my Surron. And I'm going to list a few pros and cons about the bike and give you the reason I sold it. And starting with the pros, I think given what it is, and it's in Sweden actually and many other countries, it's a moped registered for the European way. And thinking about that and the price it cost, I think it's a lot of value for the money. Works perfect as a moped. And it's very light, it has a good reach, and I have nothing negative to say about that. I mean, the components on the bike is just suitable for a moped, and for the speed and power it has original. And I loved it. It was just perfect. Worked absolutely flawless to just put on a tow hook and transport it. Remove the battery, and it was light and nimble, and very fun to ride. Even in the original state, I think it was very fun to ride. Everybody knows about the green cable. You can just cut that and you get some more speed out of it, and I think that's perfect. Change the rear drive gear, and you can also make it more powerful if you don't need a top speed and prefer the torque riding in the woods. But the issue for me, as probably with anybody else interested in these kinds of bikes also, is that it's a huge aftermarket in parts. That's good. I mean, for everyone who's willing to just make modifications to the bike, it's absolutely perfect. You can get controllers, batteries, suspension components, etc. And it's a variety of companies producing that now. But the issue for me is that once you start, you don't stop. And regarding my investment in the bike, the original price, new controller, new battery, etc., etc. I mean, looking at that kind of money, I think you can do better. I mean, it's not because the bike is bad in any way, but once you start to modify it, the price tag is just going to be huge, and it never stops. And for that kind of money, I do prefer something else, because even if you can change controllers, batteries, etc., it's still going to be stopped at some point, because the bike can't handle it. And then you upgrade the suspension components, and then you have to upgrade other things, and then you're just going to end up with something that is too expensive for what you originally wanted. And for me, the thing is that I'm considering now to buy some other electrical bike. I'm not sure if it's going to be road legal or not. I'm thinking I have a deposit for the Stark Varg. Hopefully that will be reality sometime. I also looked at zero bikes, the off-road bikes. I have my Ducati Monster, the new one, also, so I'm not without two-wheelers. But for now, I think Surron is just a great bike. You can do a lot with it, but in the end it's going to be the same money as buying something more rigid or solid, call it what you want. And for me, I just came to a wall, basically, when I upgraded the controller, upgraded the battery. Was thinking about upgrading the suspension components, start to calculate the money around that, and all of a sudden I was up on a $10,000 bike, easy. And for $10,000, I think I can buy something that suits me better than that. So love the bike, love everything about it, if you take it for what it is. When you start to upgrade it, or buy it original and thinking about upgrading it, I think you also have to sit down and just to think about where is it going to end. Because if you're going to change every component on the bike, maybe it's not the right bike for you. And that's what I came to a conclusion about in the end, that I spent too much money on a bike that's never going to be exactly what I wanted. So Surron is gone. Still have the original battery, going to sell that. But what the next bike is going to be depends on delivery on the Stark Varg. But other than that, still contemplating what kind of bike I need. I have the Ducati Monster, as I said, but that's a road bike. I really would like something to be out in the mud and wreak havoc in the woods also. So stay tuned and I will let you know what I decide. So for now on, this is going to be the last Surron video I ever make. Probably, I'm not going to say never, but looking at the Storm B, I don't see that exactly as my kind of bike either. It's not available in Sweden for now, so it might be a good contender, but for now I'm not sure. So until next time, take care, ride safe, and have a good day.